I'm going to do the floor today, hopefully. It's actually out. It's going to be a good day, bud. You know it's going to be a good day when it's sunny outside. So you're just like, let's work on some stuff. So I'm working on the car, trying to get fuel up to the carburetor, which, who knows, carburetors could be worn out. They're old. But it's not pulling yet either. Like my brother said this morning, it might not have enough gas. So I might need to try and get some more gas in it, I think. But meantime, we're taking a union safety meeting here. You got to be safe, okay? A little bit of turpentine, deck stain on my hands. Little deck stain. Probably shouldn't be touching this too much. I do have old gas on my hands. Good news is I finally got my food stamps all situated and taken care of, so that's one thing out of the way. The car, it does run. I just got to get gas to the carburetor so I can sit there cranking it a little bit longer. But I'm going to have to put a fuel filter in. So somewhere in the metal line, or factory metal line, I'm going to have to cut it, take a couple inches out or a few inches out, put a fuel filter up underneath. Actually, I might do it closer to the carburetor or the fuel pump, just make it a little cleaner. And then I'll add one after the fuel pump. So it'd go fuel line, filter, carburetor, fuel pump. Damn it. Okay, fuel line from the car. Can you shut up? I'm trying to think here, okay? So, fuel line from the tank. It's going to be running along the frame. Then I'm going to have a filter there. And from there, it's going to go to the fuel pump. And from the fuel pump, up the hose to another filter to the carburetor. Nope, that sounds too complicated. We're just going to run the one. I'm not seeing any coming out, but it is nasty looking. I need to get me a can of Behrman B12 for it. I didn't do that. Poor guy's got a flat tire. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And I did diagnostic as the fuel line. You know how I know? Because I traced it. I used my eye holes. And my eye holes, they work sometimes. So what we're going to do next, actually, while I'm thinking of it and pretending to know what I'm doing, I'm going to take this chunk of flooring out. Which, honestly, I hate to do it, but all the original stuff might come out. I do have that brand new carpet right there. Just go ahead and spruce up the inside and redo it all. Then I can actually vacuum the floor. I want to keep the original stuff. It's so damn brittle, dude. It breaks apart. That and trying to work on it in freezing temperatures probably does not help it at all. So I wish I had a shop to work in. Derek Brewery, please help a guy out, you know. Come on, help a guy out. I need a shop to work in where it's nice and toasty and warm. So I'm going to do the right thing here, and I'm going to grab a croissant wrench because that's the proper tool. It's a croissant wrench. Croissant wrench. All right, look at the beauty. He's so handsome. Sitting in the sun, soaking it up for the first time in God knows how long. Out in the country where he belongs. So I'm going to pop this cap off again. I'm going to check the fluid in the master. And just make sure you wiggle your croissant wrench back and forth to make sure it's on there snug. Someone's probably going to be like, why are you doing that? I'm checking my brake fluid. As you can tell, she's got fluid. Trying to bleed it slowly so it doesn't spew it all up. Which I do have plenty of brake fluid if I do need more. It's just I don't want to waste it. This stuff is pretty spendy. See, like that. You know, the real American part of having a 1950 car is when you got to do the brakes, you got to tear apart your floor. American, man, America. Push down more. Got ourselves a squitter. Oh, there's fluid in there. I don't have to top it off or nothing. The vents look good. Cap it back off. Okay. Now, just to be sure it's tight, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, he left it in there loose. Give it a nice little tickle. Just a tickle, okay? It doesn't take much. You gotta make sure it blends in, so. Why is my phone trying to green screen? So you gotta make sure it blends in. So you gotta push it back up there where the flooring is already rotting away and falling apart. Just camouflage it. People will not notice, okay? I promise. I am an expert of hiding my mistakes. Oh, these aren't my mistakes. This happened in factory. Because he's old and brittle, okay? Take your floor mat, push it right up under the seat. And then you could cut it, I guess. Not today, Satan. But check it out. We got brake pedal. And I'm gonna take a look up under here too, so I might as well use you guys for a flashlight. Thank you. I'm gonna check these out. I believe these are old fuses. I'm gonna cap them off. If there is fuses, I'm gonna check them. Maybe that's why the radio's not working. If we could get the old radio working, man, I would be so stoked. I'm gonna try and clean some of this up a little bit. The e-brake does work. It is vehicle number 2552642T. Teddy Roosevelt. I've never tried this wing window here. Bejadgel. Here's your theft prevention tightener. See, the ingenuity of people back in the day were so simple. They didn't need much, like me. This is bougie enough for a poor white wiggy like me. I don't want to push on it, so this is what we'll do. Look at that. 2 to 2.5 cranks. Does your window do that? I'm glad all this is finally melting off. Go ahead and crack this one too. Look at that. Beauty. You got the original hubcaps, trim pieces up on the seat. I got extra electric fuel pump the guy threw in with it. So plan B if I have to is kind of what I'm thinking right now with the... I'm going to try more fuel first before, but if that doesn't work, right here where the fuel dripped, there's a fitting right up here on the frame rail. I might have to splice into and add the electric pump. Or my other solution is do it back here more so it can actually push the fuel. Because I want it back here, but I'm going to have to take this line that's right here, all old, rusty, and brittle. I'm going to have to take this, cut it, splice it, put the fuel pump in, put a fuel filter in it. Do we really want to do that? No. So we're going to get more fuel. We're going to try that first. See if that works. You guys are probably wondering what the rest of the stuff is. So we got fuel pump right here, which I'll put that in the seat. Wheel cylinder. We got 4 of those, like somebody said in the comments. Well, if you're going to do the brakes, you better do new wheel cylinders. Don't you think a guy was prepared when he got rid of the rig? I mean, he saved me the hassle because this will do either the front or back. There's my gas can. I'm going to need that out here in a little bit. See, I got some brake fluid, PB blaster, which is out because we went a little lubricant happy, shall we? Nice to see it all melting off my car finally. Yeah. What, 75, 76 years old? Pretty sure these are original tires. You can actually see some color underneath that from when I cleaned it. Coco, what'd you do? Lock yourself on the porch? Does it all the time. Passenger side. Never really got to look at it in the sunlight. I gotta jack it up, take the back tires off again, because I'm gonna work on these brakes, get these wheel bearings and stuff off, as long as these will come out off. Might be a few friendly words, but he's old, so you gotta be careful. I would like to try and get the other door panels back on, but they might be a little too brittle. That one's a little stiffer, but it went on down. Let's try this wing window. And yes, the back has wing windows also. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. And the only other thing I got to do today is I got to find a nut for this side. Nut for this side of the fender. Take it on the inside, bolt it up so it's actually where it needs to go. But I need to put a ratchet strap or something on this side to pull it back. As you can tell, the door got a little boogered up right there, but and we got a little bit of rust in this back door. I hate doing that. Hold on, we gotta take care of this. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, we're back. So I'm not gonna go live. I'm actually gonna go back to just doing videos. But unless the quality is okay and you can see, I'm gonna go back to doing videos. This corner, I could patch this up, cut it about right here, and go up here, bend it in place, patch that little hole up. See how bad this is underneath. There's some in the floor, but it's not horrible for its age. This is the carpet and flooring underneath on the passenger side. Not too bad. Some of the carpet did try to come up when I was vacuuming, but like I said, that's why we got this the other day. Come on, flip. Stupid. See, we got something in the mail. And it's not bad looking. So I'm still debating on if I'm going to redo the whole floor and like take the carpet out and take the flooring out and redo it. But this stuff I got off of Temu. I was like, well, I need carpet for the inside. I found this stuff. And it looks alright. A little thin, but make it easier to move around the humps and stuff. So I'm going to work on that today. And we got a decent amount. So honestly, I should be able to do the whole car. Do the front, the back, the trunk. Try to do all that too. And I don't know. No way, we got something under the seat. Hold on. Nice. I actually need that. That's one of the spacers that go on the back of the nuts. Or on the back of the bolts. Can you guys see? See, under the carpet looks pretty good too. Or under the seats. You can see the original fabric up underneath. Someone was trying to say this is just a seat cover. No, this is not just a seat cover. See, it's stitched, looped, stitched all the way around. There's no way of getting that off. And this is solid to the seat. So, let's see, where should I start? Let's see if this window. He's a little stiff. Hold on. This is insane. Look at all this build up in the window. And this one was stuck. It didn't want to go down. But now, working it back and forth. Finally, this window goes up and down again. Still a little sticky because all the gunk is coming off of it. But as long as it still goes up, we're good. I'm gonna leave it down though, let the car air out. Because I'm gonna work on the inside. It's pretty nice though. I love it. It's been a fun project. So far, that's kind of why I wanted to do it. We got the fuel pump that I swapped out yesterday. You can tell it's got some varnish in it. That's why I need to do a fuel filter. And we got spare carburetor, spare springs and stuff like that. That piece is actually one that was on the car when I got it. I replaced it with another one that came with it because that one is all cracked up top. This one isn't. And I got the trim to fix this side. Yeah, it's going to get repainted someday. Probably do it the same white, or I might do it black. Need to redo the door panels though. They're so old and just messed up. But look at them. Look so happy. And then this bumper, I thought about trying to fix it, but I might just replace it with another one that I have. It looks like it is all tweaked and stuff. But I don't know. This one is chrome. It's nice and clean, shiny. The other one I have is a little rusted. This thing, holy crap. This goes for like $100 and something. Just that. Won't even dare tell you about the badge. That badge, holy crud. I said crud. So what I've been doing this morning is actually letting it sit here for a second and take a break. Is I'm trying to see if that fuel pump will prime up. Yeah, stuff for this car is not cheap. I was looking at the brake rebuild kit for it, and a couple of the sites I saw, they were almost $800 for the whole kit. New master cylinder, brake pads, springs. Yeah, it needs more gas. I need gas and just the Behrman B12 to clean up the fuel system and stuff with. Oh, that's got gunk down in it. It's probably most of its issue. Yeah, it's not pulling gas yet. He will. He will. I get some more gas. Yeah, I need more gas to pull down and pour down. Honestly, I wish my brother was home so I could get this thing off the trailer. I like working on it up here, but pretty much I'm done working underneath it. Gotta professionally rebuild the carburetor like Derek does on Vice Grip Garage. Yeah, that's fine. Just rebuild it. I should just go ahead and pull it off. I know I should. But the question is, do I really want to? Not really. Dinosaur. Raw. Roar. Roar. Dinosaur. So we're going to go ahead and get the fuel line back on now. I'm waiting for my other packages to come in the mail today sometime. It's not for the car. So, here's kind of a little trick. I don't know if you can call it a trick or something, but people have told me before, if you take a rag, cap off the carburetor so it's not sucking a bunch of air, it'll create a vacuum. So, in theory, it creating a vacuum should pull fuel. Hopefully. But cold, okay? So, okay, we don't have, well, I don't have a rag, because who needs a rag? We got a shirt. Who it gets dirty, it gets dirty. Okay, hold on. I finally got one of those little pop-it things on my phone. It's so handy. All right. ouchie. Now we'll take the shirt. Just shove it down in there. So it's not pulling a bunch of air. See, this is the only reason I don't like it being on the trailer. Ta-da! Okay. Stubborn. All I need is fuel. Do I have any? No. Stay calm. Stay positive. It's okay. Can I have my shirt back? Thank you. So. Might just pull the carburetor off. See. Something like ppm. There's another thing I need to fix too is the throttle linkage on it. It's too long, or it's too short on the backside, so it rubs. I think what I might actually try and do, I'll take this, try to scooch it over here, so it'll still pull, but it won't hit. So I need to shorten this arm and move it over this way, just a little. Maybe right here. I don't know. Shut the fuck up, phone. Sorry. Shut the off up. And as you can tell, the exhaust got a little boogered somehow. I think somebody bottomed it or something. Look at that old air duct. Oh, heating box and everything. It is cold. I'm gonna have to go back in the house, warm up my coffee too. It's gonna be a real nice sunny day out today too. So I think this canister for now, until I'm actually done working on it. Yeah. I don't know. See this big old canister in my hands? It's gonna go right up on the floorboard for now. Good spot for it. See, this is why you date a redneck. We don't care if we get our clothes dirty. We use our clothes to wipe our cars clean. Look at that. The original white. Okie dokie. Ow! Ooh, that hurts. Alright, guys. I'm going to pop off here, go warm up my coffee. We'll be back.